Welcome to the Scars Institute Exposing Real Scammers. This video exposes a real Nigerian Yahoo Boy scammer who is providing training for other new scammers. They do this to build up credibility as much as to make money. In this video, you will hear him explain how the scripts or formats they use need to be applied for maximum effectiveness. You will notice how matter-of-fact or business-like this criminal talks about how they should conduct their business and how to control their clients, the scam victims. For them, this is not emotional. Mostly, it is just a business. And they're doing business just like any salesperson selling a real product, but in their case, they are selling lies. If you are a new or recent scam victim survivor, we recommend that you do not listen to this. You probably do not need to hear this right now, and you should focus on getting your emotional recovery started. So again, trigger warning, this video can be upsetting for new scam victims. By the way, before you ask, yes, the identity of the criminal has been reported to our counterparts of the Nigerian Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, who will be paying him a visit shortly if they have not already, and explaining to him why this is not a good idea over a couple of years while he will be on vacation in an exclusive Nigerian resort with iron bars instead of windows. One final comment. This may be hard to understand at times because of this criminal's heavy accent. Please remember to subscribe or follow us to get easy access to all of the rest of our publications. If you are a scam victim survivor and you need support, there will be information about the Scars Institute publications and services at the end of this video. So let's get into this. Here is the scammer's training course in his own words.
Many people go online to find Yahoo formats, but most of them don't even know how to actually use these formats. They just end up buying these formats without even understanding what they are doing. Now, as a result, they just end up to buy a bunch of formats they don't know what to do with. And I know this can be frustrating to them and can waste a lot of money. But I want to give you a solution to this problem. This video now will help you learn how to use the Yahoo format in a way that actually helps you to make money instead of just wasting your money. So I'll go through everything you need to know step by step so that you understand how these formats work and how you can even use them effectively. So you just need to follow along with the instructions and examples I will give to you. You have a better understanding on how to make this thing work out. So for figuring out the types of formats and learning how to write convincing messages, I'll tell you the important details for you to be able to do what you want to do. So we all know that every Yahoo boy wants to make a lot of money from clients, but you have to know that using a format is a way that can only make that happen. So you have to think about this format as a plan for when you are building a house. It tells you what to say, how to say it, and even when to say it. Just like when you have a script for a movie, you have that script so that you won't be able to mess up. Now, let me show you how to use these formats once you have them. The first one is for you to know your aim. Knowing what you are aiming for is really, really important. If you are looking for maybe ID me details or tax refund, forex or Bitcoin investment, or even collecting gift cards, having a plan will help you to know how to reach your goal. Some guys out there, they go out looking for clients without even knowing what to do with them. Yes, I've seen it. That's why they end up sending me messages every time. But they don't know I can't help you if you don't have a plan or goal in the first place. So an aim can just be as easy as saying, I want to have a client who will be sending me a gift card every month. Or you can even simply say, I want a client who can help me with papers to travel abroad. Once you have this aim, you know in your mind where you can be able to look for these clients or how to find them or even what to do when you get one. Another thing is that you need to start with a basic format. There are two basic formats. You can't use these two formats at a time. You have to pick one. And these basic formats, they are like starting point before using the others. So the first format is dating format, and the second one is called the trust format. So depending on what you are doing, you have to choose the best format you want to use. Now, let me tell you why you should be using the dating format. Assuming now you're aiming for maybe things like gift card, military allowances, or even monthly allowances, borrowing money, or even tax refund. All of these things, you want to start with dating format. You might ask me why, and that is because this dating format is just like building a friendship or a connection first before even asking the client for anything. So let me just make you to understand it more better. Think of it this way: if you want something that involves you and your client having a personal relationship, then know that dating format is where you have to begin with. You understand? It's just like you laying a foundation for a strong connection or strong relationship before even moving on to asking for other ways you can ask for money from these clients. So let me tell you when you can be able to use this trust format. If you have a work that is maybe Bitcoin investment or grant, lotto, or even business loan, there are a lot of works out there. This kind of work, you don't need personal relationship with any client. You just need to build trust and build these clients. So after you've built trust or you've started dating this client, the next step is for you to build them with a specific format you've planned. I'll give you an example. Assuming I've started dating my client and I need to build them with a personal loan format, I can easily tell them this. What I just showed you is a very good way you can ask for a personal loan. You can also find for more reasons to ask for money if it's needed. So since we are already dating and my clients, she really loves me, it's very easy for you to ask them for a loan. So definitely, since they love you, they'll be able to give you. The next one is for you to review clients with a different format. Let's say you've already asked this client for loan using the loan format. Now you want more from them. You can build them again using a different format. Let me give you an example. You try to build them with a consignment billing format. Let me show you how this works. So now your client gave you the loan. For you to be able to thank your client for helping you out with a loan, you can promise the client that you want to send them a gold chain from where you are, just for compliment of what the client did for you. Now, using a consignment website, you create a tracking number and send them an email asking them to pay for some delivery fees. Now, since you're the one who sent it, they will believe you. Now, once they pay the delivery fee, you should know what's next. So you see, we can ask these clients for loan, then you can build them with consignment delivery. And you can even do another one, even asking for gift card after this consignment billing. You can even do another one, even asking for gift card after this consignment billing. So the billing goes on. You just have to be creative with this format. Sometimes you might need to come up with these ideas on your own. Not everything is in the format. Sometimes you just have to use your head and make it work. At some point, your client can even ask you a question. You can be really creative and develop answers that will sound convincing to the client. You just need to make that client believe you. You don't always have to be looking into the format for simple answers that you can really come up with. So when a client asks you a question, just think of it like you're having a conversation with your girlfriend. If you make up stories for your girlfriend, then you can do the same for your client. When you're using this Yahoo format, it's also okay for you to ask for help. There are people who are professionals, they know what they are doing. So you can easily ask them for help. But before you ask these people for help, just make sure you're asking them help on something important. Don't go and ask them help for maybe you want to bill a client without asking them how will I start billing this client. You should think about that first. Think about your own approach first. If you want to ask them questions, you'll be like you've already billed a client and you need to bill them again. So in that case, you just ask them which format will be good for you to use on these clients. And if they have the tools or if they're interested, they can do the work with you and you guys will split the money. You understand? So in summary with everything I've just said, think of this format like a script that guides you from the first talk with your client to the time the client is paying you. So it doesn't tell you exactly what to say, but it just gives you an idea of what to do. And that is why it's smart for you to have all the Yahoo formats. So if you want to have access to this Yahoo format, you just go to my website. You see there, just download the format. And I will see you in the next video.
Thank you for listening to this SCARS Institute presentation. We hope you found it useful and enlightening. Be sure to subscribe or follow.
If you have been victimized by a scam, the SCARS Institute can help you. To begin, visit scamvictimsupport.org. If you are ready to join a SCARS Institute support and recovery group, visit support.againstscams.org. To enroll in the SCARS Institute Scam Survivors School's next class, visit scarseducation.org. All SCARS Institute Victim Survivors services are completely free. We understand what you have gone through, and we can help. Contact the SCARS Institute today.